Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fighting with Friends, the undisputed African fighting podcast champion of the world. Speaking of champions, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me today the reigning, defending, undisputed vegan champion of the world. That is, of course, Brother Gaia.
Show me the money! Money Moicano, bruh. Getting the job done.
Money
Super
Moicano getting the
Super
job
amp.
done for the parlay boys, bro. Away. Anyway, we've got another panelist with us today, ladies and gentlemen, and as you may know, this man is still undefeated here as the CPS reports. Last time winning by second round submission due to an armbar. It's Nazim Al Nino, aka Babu.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, ID.
What's going on, boys?
Love
Oh,
it.
guys
excited,
good?
bruh.
Away. So yeah, since we are so excited, let's jump straight into it, boys. As
Please.
always, we start at the top of the card. And Babu said he was going to get us in the recap here, riding with the God of War. So Babu, what's going on today, bro? What did you see here?
Nah, it was an entertaining fight, and I think just watching Moicano's post presser, like his mindset switch is like the difference, and that was the difference in this fight. And you can see like he has a new mindset, and like the way he's approaching fights now, you can see it's more methodical. It's similar to what Justin Gaethje did like a couple of years ago, a couple of fights ago, and it's not just all out war. It's approaching with a different tactic and the route to win, and not just looking for the finish. It's looking for the finish in a spectacular way, but also a less damaging way. And I think like his post presser broke down Saint Denis's game plan to perfection. Like you said, Saint Denis was gonna put pressure, and he knew that if he just kept moving and he kept like smothering Saint Denis at certain points, like you're gonna able to see Saint Denis's combinations and what he's gonna throw and how he's gonna throw it. And I think it worked out to a perfect game plan, and full credit to Moicano for getting that finish. And even though it was a doctor stoppage, it could have ended in a KO in any sense of way, because that almost was nasty.
Absolutely, bro. Money
Yeah.
Moicano with the ground and pound, bro.
Yeah,
Intense.
for sure.
But anyway, BG, from your side,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah, look, we did say in our preview that we felt that Manny Moicano was the more experienced, the more elite fighter between the two. We did say he had a better ground game in Saint Denis as well. Maybe not physically stronger, but the experience and understanding of how to be on the ground, how to navigate fighters. We always felt Moicano was there. And I like what Babu said, that Manny Moicano does appear to be different now in his UFC run. And it's something that was motivating me to make my prediction on Manny Moicano, because watching him in the presser, pre-presser, I was like, nah, this guy sounds so different from when I watched him in the featherweight. Like, he's so much more calculated. And yeah, look, to be quite fair, Benoit Saint-Denis' game plan wasn't very complex if you think about it, and that's why it's a bit easier for Moicano to break it down. I also like the respect that Moicano paid to Benoit Saint-Denis by saying, listen, he's only 28 years old. If he sticks to the UFC, he sticks to his gun, sticks to learning, we will see him climb the ranks again. We will see him up there with the elite guys, and I can see why he would say that. He's got the tools to do it. It's just maybe learning a bit more of the game, other than using a lot of the overwhelming, relentless, just big rules kind of thing, and just smother you. It doesn't work against the elite guys, and we now see it back-to-back losses against the top of the chain of the light heavyweight. But for Manny Moicano, dude, the damage was done in the first round. And I'm happy the doctor stopped the fight, because if it had to go any further, it would have been very, very worse for the guy. He could have gotten seriously injured. It could have been sicker than what it is. I mean, his eyes were freaking closed. The guy literally couldn't see anything. And Manny Moicano almost paid him so much respect in the second round to not even really hit the guy. He was like, I'm just going to avoid this dude, jab him, and not really take any damage. And he did exactly that, because I think Manny Moicano probably felt like if he really had to push the pace again, he probably would have gotten him like badly hurt. And then he was already badly hurt. The takedown was absolutely perfect from off the back control, landed it down, got the mount, and Benoit didn't really have the understanding to get out of the mount. He couldn't break it, and then from there, we know Manny Moicano from there is just going to do what he does best, and that's just onslaught after onslaught, elbows, punches. Just the ground and pound was actually sick to watch, really devastating. And we got to pay props for Benoit for not getting finished in that first round. We have to pay him props for that because he could have easily been done. Ref could have stopped it right there, but gave him a fair chance to come in the second round. But he just couldn't get going. And a big performance on Manny Moicano. I was shocked that his ranking was only 11th, but it's a very big performance. And he did say in the press conference afterwards, post-fight, that he doesn't really care about the rankings. He feels that he can actually fight in the top 5. He can go up against those high-profile fighters. And I think with a performance like that, it puts him in a position to sort of call out maybe not completely top 5 guys, but definitely close to the top 5. And I know you said Paddy Pimblett or what's his name? Dan Hooker for easy money. I know, and it probably would sell. Let's be honest. Dan Hooker and Manny Moicano would definitely sell. Even Paddy Pimblett as well, but I don't really give a fuck about Paddy Pimblett. So this was a really good fight, good showing for Manny Moicano, and excited to see him come back and fight again. I hope it's soon.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, excellent performance. A question I want to pose to you guys here, because I've kind of convinced myself this over the last 5 minutes, but I think that BSD's been exposed now, bro.
Yeah.
What I saw in the first round was that Moicano came out, like you said, his game plan isn't very complex. So immediately when Manny Moicano came out, he went on the front foot. He didn't allow this man to walk him down. He didn't give him the space, and it just felt like immediately BSD didn't know what to do at that point. Moicano took him down, and I think we saw, like you said, the difference in technical ability. And I think that in this weight division, it doesn't work as much as it would in the heavier divisions. This brute force and just like overwhelming people. Yeah. So and in this weight division, you're gonna have to show a bit of technical know-how. And I just think that BSD was really exposed there on the night, bro.
Completely agree.
Yeah. I mean, Babu, what do you think? Do you think that's a fair statement? Or?
That's a very good point to make.
I do think so, because like if you look at Moicano's like post presser and like how he breaks down the game of Saint Denis's like approach to the fight, I think a lot of fighters can use that going forward, because especially if Saint Denis doesn't add to his game. And what I liked of Moicano is that he's saying he's not just breaking down your game, he's also telling you like how to level up your game and offering you at the same time, like Moicano did offer Saint Denis to come to the gym. Let me show you how to hold wrestling positions. Let me show you how to hold mount. Let me show you all these different things. And that is something Saint Denis definitely needs to look at, because like both of you guys say, like it's easy now to read him, and he's figured out like if every fight Saint Denis goes into, everybody can just take the Moicano like a route to victory of like, oh, okay, let me just pop you, and in time of a perfect time takedown, and then once I'm in mouth, Saint Denis has no answer on how to get out, especially if I know how to hold him. And if Moicano was like a high level submission artist, he could have just wrapped Saint Denis up easily. So I do agree with you, AD.
And I would say that Moicano is a high level submission artist. I think he just wanted to like beat the shit out of him and make a statement. That's probably what he did. Because Moicano's got a lot of submissions, but he's got a lot of submissions.
I mean, we said his jiu-jitsu's high level, so I mean, I would agree with that. But final question here, boys, is just what's next for BSD, brother guy?
Look, like I said, the Dan Hooker and Paddy Pimblett, both fights make sense for different reasons. BSD. I would take up Moicano on that proposition to come over to him and train and learn, dude. He's a high-level submission artist. He's a very good jiu-jitsu practitioner, and I think what's missing for BSD, and this is just from what I'm seeing, obviously there's much more professional analysis on this from other guys, but what I see for Benoit Saint Denis is just add a little bit more to the game. He's got strength, he's got the will, he just doesn't have the full array to understand how to go the full rounds and navigate different situations. As we could see when we kind of exposed Benoit Saint Denis' lack of understanding when he's on his back. So I think just go take up the opportunity, go to these bigger gyms and learn something outside of what you're learning in France. And that might just level him up to the point where he can really take a run. And I see he's ranked 12th at the moment in the lightweight division. Maybe take on someone like I want to say
It's hard to
Pernildo
look
is-
up, bro.
Yeah, but none of
Oh,
them
I
I was
really.
gonna say Jalen Turner, bro. They're both coming off a loss against Manny
Loss.
Moicano, so why not put the
That's
two of them up
fair.
against each other? For like
And,
the loser falls out of the top 15, basically.
That's a very good one, AD. I think that'll be a very good matchup because Jalen Turner will pose a different kind of threat what Manny Moicano posed to him, and I think to give him a chance to sort of harness or learn or showcase what he can learn. You know what I mean? Because like his grappling that he does use is not the same elite level of grappling that we can see, for example, Mateusz Gamrot does, or like Moicano, for example. Saint Denis is like he really relies on the fact that he's physically strong. He relies on that, but it doesn't get you all the way because, like Eddie said, when he's up against someone that's more technical, they expose him, dude. So someone like Jalen Turner would pose a really good threat, and then we can see how he can navigate someone like Jalen Turner. If he can get past that, then he's up, he's way up. But I mean, if he doesn't, yeah, he's gonna lose his spot there.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But yeah, shout out to Manny Moicano getting it done.